excited to be talking about today. The first you'll probably see in the comment section here or in the intro to the post, and that is that the snack bar is coming. I've been talking about it for almost 2 months now, and I'm very, very excited that it is here. So what does that mean? It means that you get the opportunity to have up to 4 copy reviews a month as part of this membership. It's $99 a month. Anyone who opts in today, and actually I'll give you this week, gets the month of April and the month of May for no additional charge. So that is going to be extremely cool. I will get all the tech details sorted out and get this updated. That was what I spent yesterday doing. I was supposed to be off because it's my kids' spring break, but I was able to hop on for a little bit to realize that the tech wasn't quite working right and to, in fact, get it working right. So the snack bar is this really cool thing. I'm extremely excited about it. And I've been toying around with the idea of a membership for over a year now, because one of the ways that I love showing up the most is live and doing some copy coaching. I love to write the copy, absolutely, but I also love to help other people get clear on what to say and where to say it and how to tell the story. So Snack Bar is now available. You can go to erinpennings.com/snackbar, but let's talk about what that looks like and how this came to be. Womp Womp to Wow is my course, and Womp Womp included, I should say, when we have live cohorts. This is already the last week of our current live cohort, which is crazy. But it includes these hot seat sessions, these copy review calls where people can bring their questions like, hey, I'm not sure how to position this. So it is not limited to copywriting per se, but what it is an opportunity to be like, you know what, I'm having some challenges around this thing. Let's solve the problem. And it gives you a group environment to do so. So we can talk through your marketing challenges. We can talk through copy problems, whether it's your website copy, email copy, sales page, some other kind of copy. Maybe it's your lead magnet or your nurture sequence. You're like, gosh, I'm just not sure about this. You can bring all of that to these group sessions and we'll go through them. Depending on how it goes, we can do some breakout rooms or we can do all in one main session. Right now I have the 15 Womp Womp students who are currently in Snack Bar, and they should have all received Snack Bar access in the last 24 hours. If you're listening and you are part of Snack Bar, part of Womp Womp, you have not, let me know, and I will make sure that you get it. So what else are we covering? In addition to those 4 group sessions, you're going to be getting a awesome bonus training. And so maybe that's a bonus training that I'm creating and offering. Maybe that's a bonus training that someone in the group is offering, or maybe it's an outside guest based on the kinds of questions that people are asking in the group. So I've talked to an attorney about how to make sure that your work is protected, how to make sure that you've got some top-notch contracts. Those are some of the questions that we could be talking about. We could be talking about how to solve some design challenges based on what you've got going on. We can be talking about, how to show up and market the fact that you work at home and your cat can come on and meow at any given time and show up to everyone, or maybe it's a child. All of these things are things that we can tackle. And how do you tackle that in your copy when you're marketing yourself? Another topic that we could be talking about is how to create a content absolutely insane and a full-time job to stay up with. The sky's the limit. So we might also have an accounting professional come on, best practices for your finances in this. And so what can you bring? Basically any kind of copy that comes up. Found is some great friendships form as a result of these conversations that we're having. What can you not bring? Really, you can bring anything. You could even bring a client piece of copy, just knowing that it's anytime you put it out into the world, you may get some additional eyes on it than you're prepared for, which is fine, right? But what this is not a rewriting of client copy. This is like kind of a quick 15-minute max conversation about whatever copy you bring, depending on how many people come with questions. So this is not an opportunity to get your copy or your client's copy rewritten for you, but it is an opportunity to get some quick feedback, some ideas for how to move things around on a page. For example, last week, gals brought her about page. And she's like, man, I just can't figure out which section I like the most. I really like all of these, but they repeat each other. And so what we're able to do is say, you know what, I like this line from section 1, this line from section 2, and this line from section 3. You may need some more transitions to pull them all together, but that is basically your page right there. And she was like, oh, okay. And it's just a really good opportunity to revisit this. And so how did this come up? First, it came up from Womp Womp, and I really realized how much I like doing it after 3 solid rounds now. It also came up after I did some things called first impressions audits. And I still offer these. They're paid now. And you get up to a 5, sometimes 10-minute video that will go through on Loom. Here's what I think you should be doing on your site. Here are some of these other things that you can be doing to improve the way that you show up. Right? So these are all things that you can be doing to really highlight why you're excellent. And these are things that you could be doing better. So this is, sorry, there's someone demanding a part in the background. This is my life. So what does this look like? Like, it could look like anything. Like in the first impressions audits, what I do is I'd do a video and I'd say, here, I think that this is going really well on your site. I think this is a missed opportunity to talk about these other things. Here's some opportunities that I think you have to really spell out your story and to really amp things up. So it allows me to do it live. And the best part about it is it gives people the opportunity to ask questions while we're in the middle of this mini audit, so to speak. So you get up to 4 of them a month. You can come to as many or as few as you want. You also get access to our Slack group. And the best part of all that I have not mentioned yet is snacks. Everyone who joins will get some snacks every month. And it may start out as a gift card so that you can go pick out what you want at Starbucks, for example, or it may develop into some other actual snacks that you get in the mail, to be determined based on audience preferences. So I mentioned 2 things that are coming up. Snack bar is currently available, and I'm super excited about it. I've been working hard behind the scenes in the details, and this first month we'll have probably a couple of kinks that we have to come out with, but that's why you get 2 months this first time. 2 months for $99 for everyone who joins us this week. Next up, dun, dun, dun. Next up, you also get, so what did I mention? I mentioned the group calls. I mentioned the Slack community. I mentioned snacks. I mentioned the bonus training. Those are the 4 most important things. And you also can ask questions in those Slack communities and get to know people. So up front, when I started, I said there's 2 things that are kicking off. And I'm going to talk more about the second one tomorrow. If you look, but it's a client of mine who has had some extraordinary wins over the last 6 to 12 months. And so we published a case study together, and it will be going live. It is live, so you can look at my site to get more information, or you can look back at my feed. If you have questions on Snack Bar, if you have questions on the case study, if you have questions on any of this, don't hesitate to let me know. Oh, there's the cat that was meowing. See, we just roll with it. Whatever I can do to answer those questions, hit me up in the DMs, email me, whatever that looks like. I am partially off this week on spring break, and I am at the Copywriter Club IRL event next week in Nashville, but I will be able to respond as quickly as possible to you. All right. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I will be talking with you all tomorrow.